Welcome back to the Road Show. This morning in the Buzz, across the country, there are different dialects from region to region. We know that. For example, do you say soda or pop?
I say soda.
How about rotary or roundabout?
I say rotary.
Okay. Now for a big sandwich, sub, hoagie, grinder.
I oscillate between grinder and sub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a new series of maps shows all the different ways that Americans speak, but of course in Rhode Island, there are some words that you really only hear right here, like bubbler.
Of course.
So it got us thinking about other words and phrases that you might only hear around this area.
Before we get into the words and phrases, when I lived in Los Angeles for a fleeting second, the people I worked with all mocked me and scorned me because I would get to work and I would say, "Oh, I just need a coffee," and they would say, "Coffee." And they would,
Even just the way you
exaggerate, the dialect, if you will, the diction or the emphasis on a certain syllable or vowel sound. But from there, then you think about like bubbler, you think of all the classics. And for some people in some regions in the country, Coke is universal for soda.
Right.
I'm having a Coke, even if it's a different type, like a Sprite or something. Have you ever heard that?
I've heard of that. I've never heard someone actually use that.
Right.
Now, for me, it's funny that you mentioned LA. When one of my aunts moved out to California years ago, that was one of the things she said, there were certain things that she got questioned by. Sneakers was one of them, for her to say sneakers as opposed to tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes, yeah.
A lot of people were saying tennis shoes, and she thought, does everyone play tennis here?
Right.
Or whatever it might be, certain shoes that you wear for playing tennis, but no,
Yeah.
it's just what they call sneakers. And then a pocketbook.
Versus
Versus
purse.
like a purse or a handbag. Apparently, pocketbook to a lot of people would mean like a book that would fit in your pocket.
Right.
So a pocketbook is not that of a bag, a purse, something along those lines.
I utilize a carry-all if anyone is scoring
or
at
a fanny
home.
pack.
Satchel, if you will.
Right, or a fanny pack. Just rock the fanny pack.
Right.
I know for me, when I was younger and I went up to, I think it was Vermont, New Hampshire, somewhere around there, we were out to breakfast, and I said, could I have some coffee milk?
Oh, this
and
is
the
always
waitress
great.
stared at my parents like, I was probably 7.
Right.
So she looked and said, she wants coffee with milk? This young girl is ordering coffee, and they just kind of looked and they said, just regular milk. And then they had to explain to me later, coffee milk is not a thing outside of our area.
Right. Well, I know one guy who has a strong opinion on this. He's Mr. Rhode Island, of course. What do you think, Will? What are those things for you that you kind of have your own words for that we have here in Rhode Island?
Well, one of the funny things was I was down in Florida a couple of years ago, and I asked for an iced coffee, thinking, all right, Florida seems civilized. Half of the state of Rhode Island is down in Florida. I asked this young girl, I said, could I have an iced coffee? I'm sitting there at the table. She brings me over a hot coffee, a cup of ice, and like looks at me. First she gave me like a strange look, and then I had to put it all together, and I'm like, no, just like an ice, don't you have iced coffee? She had no clue what an iced coffee was, which I thought was somewhat odd. Also, the word hoagie and pop are also two that I was never able to grasp around. The one I do know, cannoli. That I got. That's a big one. But it is always funny traveling to different places, and my Rhode Island accent comes on every once in a while. I even hear it myself, and I almost catch myself, even the word coffee, when I want some coffee.
Well, when you go to a Dunkin' Donuts in Florida, which I have done, they know iced coffee, but they were not keen on the other cup on the outside of it to keep the condensation off of it.
Right.
That was new to them.
Absolutely.
Well, enjoy that cannoli, Will. We'll check in with you later.
For us, man. I feel like
Right?
he's going to eat it all out
He's
there.
eating everything.
But he's very right about that iced coffee thing. They just said there. I just did it again. Coffee. I really am inflecting on that. But that aside, that's one of the things where they just think they give you a hot coffee, they put some ice over it. They think that's iced coffee.
That's not.
Yeah, and Will is right too. I've noticed more in recent years, I catch myself omitting the R's and leaving them off and stuff like that. And I think to myself, wow, it really is pronounced what I'm doing.
I think it comes out when I'm around my family, when I'm around my parents or something, and you get into that Rhode Island conversation, you just lose all proper
sense
speak.
of everything. Well, most importantly, now let's take a look, as we do each day, at what our social media friends have to say about this morning. Linda Shortman leads us off with, when I went away to college, my friends thought that words like bubbler, grinder, and blinker were hilarious. Gotta love Rhode Island, indeed. And Patricia Adelio Estrella adds a few classic Rhode Island isms, if you will, medium regular, Jimmy's, and no school, Foster Gloucester, indeed. Thanks for commenting this morning, you guys, and as always, we want to hear what all of you think, so please like us and leave us a comment on our Facebook page, or you can give us a friendly follow on Twitter and Instagram. Those two are at The Rhode Show, and I mean this, we'd love nothing more than to hear from all of you out there.